Glad to have you here. I wanted to give you what I think would be an essential practice. Its aim is to reestablish a sense of stability and spaciousness. And ideally what this leads to is an increased capacity to remain steady in the midst of calm. Also though, however, it's going to be efficient. So let's go ahead and start down on fours. More or less your hands stacked under your shoulders. You can take the knees a little further back behind your hips. Inhale, softly lift the chin. Exhale into downward facing dog, contracting the belly completely. Release the neck. Deep inhale, we'll do it 5 times. And as you start to move, already begin to very consciously shape the breath. Moving with awareness, with the intention of linking the mind, the breath, and the movements. 2 more, please. Down to fours. And already you can begin to think about or reflect on the idea that life will keep changing and that a part of you remains the same. That seat of sameness and stability is awareness. Reflective, a recollective awareness. Okay, last one. And then in downward dog. Take a breath or 2, please. And then from there, slowly bend your knees, walk your hands back towards your toes. Soften your back, kind of rounding the back a little bit, knees a little bit bent. Now place your hands onto your hips and slowly come back up to standing. Okay, so the name of the game in this practice is efficiency. So let's go ahead and start with linking 2 poses, chair pose and a forward fold. I'm going to do it very gently. We haven't had a lot of warm up, but let's move again, connected. Awareness, breath, and the body. Okay, please inhale, reach up. Dynamic chair pose initially. You're going to exhale, sink your hips, gently soften forward, quieten your thoughts, navel contracts. Breathe in softly, come back up to standing. And then you're going to fold forward, exhaling, lowering the hands. I slide the hands down the backs of my legs with the knees slightly bent, chin drawn in, quietening the mind, linking it to the movement and the breath. Inhale, raising the arms, chair pose. So we're going to go through this sequence 4 full times. Remember, lean back for chair. And exhale and forward fold. Emphasize the soft contraction of the abdomen, movement, attention, and breath are linked. Chair pose. As if the body is your anchor. To be comfortable in your body is to return back home initially. We then find there's a home even at a deeper level once we are settled in our body. I'm going to go through that sequence one more time. Chair pose, please. Soften the neck at the end of the movement. Flat back, slowly straighten the knees. And then exhale again, anyway, forward fold. And stay in the forward bend, please, 5 breaths. Softly contracting your abdomen as you're breathing out. Soften the neck, soften the facial muscles. Begin to let the day and any concerns, any weight, any burdens you're holding on to, feel them releasing. At the same time, there's this sense of nowness, bringing the body and the mind into the present moment. One more breath. So then let's ground. So from there, go ahead, sink your hips and come into chair with me. Pausing there. I'm going to try and find the middle line here. Eyes open. Contracting the belly. It's a bonus, perhaps, if you feel a contraction in the pelvic floor. And then slowly inhale and push to straight legs. Lower both arms down to your side. Come into the body. As if you now are creating the sense that you remain unchanged. You are the center of your universe, like the eye of a tornado. The outside there's movement and chaos, and the inside there is stillness. Okay, so not so lots of standing today. We're going to flow through really connecting just two poses. Inhale, lift the heart. Lift the chin slightly, but exhale and go forward with the chin drawn in so the front of the brain is quiet. Jalandhara Bandha. Breathe in, come back up tall, flat back without lifting the chin. Take your right arm up and exhale a lateral stretch. Repeat it. Inhale, back up. Exhale, forward fold. Take your time. You're signaling to the body and to the mind that the hypervigilance, the overreactivity can all come to a standstill, can all come to rest, and then go to the other side. And let's repeat this flow. Forward fold, so that was one round. We're going to do 4. Releasing the tension in the back, in the hamstrings. Remember, when you come up, you lead with the heart, not the head. Again. Maybe each time a little further. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale brings you up. And lead with the heart. It's hard not to lead with our head. We're so accustomed to it. Keep going, please. Back up on inhale. I'm going to choose to speak a little bit less so you can turn your attention inward. Guide the mind back toward its source. Contract the belly, shoulders stack. Last one, please. And complete the cycle, forward fold. Inhale, flat back brings you up. Pause with the chin lowered, dropping toward the breastbone, and the heart lifted. Excellent. Please come down to 4s and return to downward facing dog. And this time we'll stay there statically a little longer. Remember, your hips are slightly behind, knees slightly behind your hips. Exhale into downward dog again. And now for 5 breaths. Minimize the amount of involuntary movement. Connect to the engagement, the contraction of the abdomen, the pelvic floor softly engaging and drawing inward and upward. Last 2 breaths. 1-to-1 breathing, something like that. As close to it as you can, anchored in the body. Excellent. Next inhale, come down, sit onto your heels. Join me here. Take a moment, eyes closed. Establish effortless awareness. Discover the source of stillness within yourself. Please go ahead and relax, stretch out onto your back. However, we'll bend the knees, place the feet onto the floor hip distance apart for bridge. Okay. As you press down through the feet, lift your hips off the floor, lift the arms overhead onto the floor behind you, bridge pose. And then exhale and gently come down. Repeat it. As you're breathing in, sense that you're filling, the breath fills the chest. As though you're collecting, building energy in the chest. Exhale down. 2 more times. One more time. Then stay up in the pose, bring just your arms by your side. And have the intention that your mind links with the subtle force of the breath, not just the air that's coming in and out, but the vital replenishing current of the breath. This moves you back into the body and even deeper, perhaps, toward the source of recollective awareness. And then slowly you can come down. For a moment, hug both knees into your chest. Now we're just going to go into a relaxation here because I'm going to have you sit up and do some breathing. You can either do this with the legs straight, but those of you who'd like to join me, you can cross your shins. You see me just across my shins. I lower the knees. I let them open. And then I cup my hands, interlacing my fingers, and put the palms over the navel. And for 2 minutes, as you let go into the present moment, the body releases tension in the back, in the inner thighs, and the hips. Your breath becomes increasingly smooth, subtle. Releasing through the groins, the back. Letting go of physical holding as well as mental. Sense the breath becoming increasingly refined and that you are coming back to a state of equipoise. Supreme balance and clarity. From there, slowly breathe in. Take your time, breathe out. Eventually now, slowly you'll sit up. And please join me in a cross-legged seat if you have a meditative cushion or something you want to use. don't hesitate to do that. And please join me here. So I'm going to just see if we can make this a little even better. Okay. So, sit up, please. So we're going to combine a couple breaths. Kapalabati and Ujayiii breathing. If you don't know how to do Kapalabati, please see the tutorial on the platform. So Kapalabati tutorial, you can learn it in about 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, so let's sit up. Increasing lengths of time with the breath and in both styles. So I'll talk you through this. Initially, we just go for about 20 to 30 seconds with Kapalabati. So sit tall initially. Establish a sense, a remembrance of deep rest. Please begin. About 30 seconds, Kapalabati. Okay, as you continue, there's a sense of clarity. You're creating spaciousness, freedom. Now you can relax. Notice the space within and without. Outside and inside the body is clearer, more open. And now take 3 slow, long, complete breaths. Be attentive to the sound the breath makes with Ujayiii breathing. The sound is at the nasopharynx, which is between the throat and the sinuses. Sense that sound like a wave of healing, of quietude. After 3 rounds, resume Kapalabati. This time we'll go a little bit longer, maybe 45 seconds. Increasing clarity, freedom. The body is even getting lighter. Now, remember restfulness and take 6 slow, long, deep breaths. Breath is smooth, even, complete. As you continue to rest in recollective awareness. Even as you shape the breath, you observe that you are shaping the mind. Bringing both body and mind to the present moment. finish the last round. One more cycle. Kapalabati. And we finish with 9 rounds. As you continue to shape the breath, the body is still practically motionless. And the mind is unfettered, freed of all burdens. It's as expansive as a clear blue sky. Just finish the last couple rounds. And then, when you're done, allow the breath to flow effortlessly. The body stable, the mind absorbed in the expansiveness of a cloudless sky, boundless, infinite. Continue to rest here as long as you like. Move into your favorite meditation practice. Or if you are prepared to move back into the world, do so slowly, mindfully. When it comes time to open your eyes, sense that you're looking at a different world, as though you're looking backward through a telescope. You see and you respond to the world from the boundless vista of awareness.